At Thursday's Board of Education meeting, Hudson County Schools of Technology board member Jose Falto had a number of questions pertaining to the Union City Education Association. Three members of the organization tendered their resignations on December 17th, and Falto alleged this was because a member was accused of embezzling $20,000 from the bank account associated with the UCEA. Superintendent of Schools Sandy Sanger said during the meeting that the UCEA was an autonomous agency and therefore the Board of Ed wasn't sure of their day-to-day happenings. Falto spoke with HCTV after the meeting to give his take on the situation. As far as tonight's meeting went, the first thing that you brought up was involved the Union City Education Association, which is basically the Board of Ed union. Now, there were three resignations, the first vice president, the secretary, and the treasurer. So could you just tell us a little bit what your comments were about there?
Well, my concern was that in speaking to some of my former colleagues, as well as people in the community, that the word in the community is that this resignation was caused because someone had mismanaged or pilfered some of the dues that the members are paying. I don't know to the exact amount, but I've heard a figure approximately $20,000. I also heard from sources within the district and within the city that there is an ongoing investigation on the part of the prosecutor's office. I don't know that to be a fact, but I question that, because if there is a question about that, then we have to question the integrity of the association. I also question as to the number of people who are working either with no teaching schedule or half-day schedule, and where is that agreement? Tomorrow I will request from the president of the union, as well as from Mr. Sanger, a copy of the collective bargaining agreement. I want to make sure that the right people are getting the time that they're supposed to get. As I said to some people before, I do know that in the past it was customary for the president to have and that's going back to Bobby Dorsey's era, for the president to have no classes at all, and that his or her salary was paid on a 50% base, 50% paid by the union and the other 50% paid by the board. My understanding that there are more than just the president and the chairman of the grievance committee who is supposed to work only half-day schedule. I understand there's other people. I will be, again, petitioning that from the superintendent tomorrow as to what those schedules are.
The Hudson County Prosecutor's Office did not return calls seeking comment on Friday. I'm John Heides, Hudson County TV, Union City.